Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris from Chesapeake Stringing. I migrated to my storage room in my basement, and this is it. Apparently migrated to the bottom of my face, but um, that was not there this morning. Yeah, so a lot of things have changed. As I promised, at the end of the school year, I'd be bringing more stuff to you guys. If you've been updated to Instagram, I got a new backdrop. Made a light box for myself. Did it in about 30 minutes. It was really easy. If you want to do it, just Google it or YouTube it or something like that. But it turned out really nice, and it was a big improvement for my photos. But that being said, like I said in my last video, or I don't think I did actually, but I've got some products here that I promised to show you guys and test and review. So, the last video you probably saw my Hero Mesh review and stuff like that. This light is very harsh. Let me tone that down a little bit. There we go. So this is the Black Striker on my Rabel 2 high school. This is just my shooting stick. It's really nice. And on this is the, well, now you can't read it because of my tape, obviously, but this is the True Lacrosse composite. What is that, 4.5? 4.0. A GPA I don't have. Yeah, that's one of them. Here's the other one. This is the Alpha Shaft. I don't know if there's any models for them, but this is their short stick version, obviously. They were kind enough to send me one, and I have on top of this my prototype NOS. Now, there's a difference between the prototype NOS and the NOS 2, which I have over here on my scrub green Surgeon side tie. But that's another thing, the NOS 2. I'm going to show you that too. See what I did there? Okay. So first off, we'll start off with the True Shaft. I really liked it. I mean, I know that's really cliche to say, but it's really nice. It's a very balanced shaft. It's got a very nice grip to it. It's got like a soft feeling. It's not as harsh as some shafts are. Like if you feel a metal shaft versus this shaft, it's kind of got like an easier feel to it. It's not as harsh on your hands. It's a lot easier to grip, and it's got a really nice sandpaper grip all the way through down. I just like having tape, so I just put it there. It's got some stats or whatever here on the back. That's his flex with a 6 under it, and it says fine texture, which I'm assuming is the grip. The flex 6 thing, I mean, it's pretty flexible. I don't really think you can see it on camera, but it's got a nice flex to it. This is their composite shaft. Hence the comp. They have an alloy version. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm not a huge fan of metal shafts, and I'm assuming that alloy implements some metal in there. But their composite shaft's really nice. I actually don't know how much it costs. I never really got around to looking that up, but I would assume it's a little bit over $100 with the rest of the carbon fiber shafts up there. If you've used an Epic or an Alpha, this is a child of both of those combined. If not, I would totally try one of these out. I mean, it's a great overall shaft. I might have to get another one for myself, actually. I've got like 4 Dragonflies already, but it's nice to see some other very similar shafts out on the market. But like I said, I've got the Rabel 2 with Black Striker Hero Mesh on here. This is probably my favorite shooting stick to date, which is probably why I sold the rest of mine, even though I have like 18 million sticks. Next up, I mean, because I can, but whatever. This is the Alpha shaft. I don't have any tape on this yet. I don't really use it that much. I have gotten around into using it a little bit. I put a King X on here with some Hero Mesh, and went around and passed with my rebounder, took a bunch of shots. I mean, I didn't like the King a whole bunch. It was kind of heavy, and it's just not for me, but whatever. It's for somebody else, which is why it's on my website. You should go buy it. But this shaft, a little bit harder. Oh, something I forgot to mention about the True. Very clean graphical design. This is like a charcoalish color. It's not quite black, not quite gray. It's like a blend of both, which is what I really like. It's a very nice color, and I'm glad they sent me that. But yeah, anyways, back to the Alpha. It's got a really cool white, gray, white fade color scheme with their signature Alpha logo. Yellow looks like a cobalt blue. I mean, it's kind of a nice color if you have a white head on here. With anything else, it kind of looks kind of funky. But I mean, if you want to cover this section up with like white tape or something, I guess it's alright. I don't know if this is their only color scheme. I think it is. I'm not sure, and I know they have deep holes. But I mean, it blends nicely. I don't mind it too much. I really need to get rid of these black end caps. I hate black end caps with a burning passion. But anyways, back to this shaft. It's a little bit harder on your hands than I said the True was. This is almost identical in feeling to an Epic. It's got a gritty texture. It's not too gritty as to the point where it would tear up your gloves, but it's still really nice. You wouldn't really need tape for it, even if your hands get all clammy and gross like mine do. Very nice shaft overall. I think they're priced at 100. It's like 130 to 150. Don't quote me on that. That's just what I believe. I mean, I could just be completely redundant and tell you everything I said on the True shaft, because I mean, to some point of extension, most carbon fiber shafts have the same kind of traits, so you can pretty much take what I said about the True shaft and put it on here. I mean, I'm just going to be blatantly honest. A lot of carbon fiber shafts aren't too different from each other. This is a composite shaft too. I mean, but it's nice. It's always good to have some variation on the market. I need to get my hands on a C12. Riley from High Strung has been hyping that up a lot, and I told him how they need to send me one. But yeah, if that ever happens, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, Alpha shaft, very nice. Definitely up there with the True shaft and my Epics, which are upstairs, and I was too lazy to go get those. But yeah, those are really nice. I would definitely grab them if you're not a fan of Epic or C12 or whatever, you know, and you just want to go against everybody else. That's cool too. And sitting on my scrub green, I got this off a sports stop for like 75 bucks. It was a really nice deal, so I just grabbed it. Is the Nas 2 that Warrior sent me. I don't know when I'm going to be posting this video, but it's definitely before the release date, which is cool. So I have it and you don't. I'm just kidding. That was really douchey. I'm sorry. Anyways. So as you guys know, I am a ex-Nas fan. I mean, I still like Nas, but for face-offs, I'm switching over to CEO because Nas just wasn't doing it. I'm kidding. The Nas is great. I wanted to find some other substitute with more stringing opportunities and whatnot and more durability, I guess. And then of course the Nas 2 comes out, but whatever. So I believe they said it has 17 string holes. Let me go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, they didn't lie. As opposed to, I think it was like 7 on the original. But here we have a piece of regular hero mesh on here. Very clean, simple NCAA legal setup. I didn't do my Nas ready-ish thingy-majigger that I do on all my other ones because I didn't really intend this for face-offs. Pretty much because I just wanted to keep it in good condition, and I was probably just going to shoot with it. Because like I said, I switched to the CEO finally, and I plan to keep it that way for a little bit. But anyways, I did pinch it a little bit though. This isn't as wide as it is when it comes stock. It's a little. This is about what the original Nas would be like out of the box, or I mean these don't come in boxes, but you know what I mean. It is a little bit wider. I don't know why they did that, but it's not a huge deal. I guess for catching abilities, it'll help a little bit. The string ability is much better. As you can see, this is pretty freaking close to my... this is a gross bucket. Hold on. It's pretty close in placement as... actually, if not identical to the original. This is the prototype. Stringing holes are the same. There's just missing a sidewall strut, and there's like one weird hole up top. But anyways, like I said, pocket placement's about the same, and that's because of the shape of the Nas and just how it forms. I mean, I'll probably always string Nas's that way. I'm sure you could stick a high pocket in here somehow, but I just didn't want to do that. It's got a nice huggy channel. I don't know if there's a word for that. I just made it up, but it kind of fits. As you can see, it's got a little bit of use on there. I was passing around with some friends, took a lot of shots. This thing rips. It's really nice. I like the ball stop too. I like the new Warrior Ball stuff. It is hollow. I mean, you take everything else from the original Nas, put it on here to add 10 more stringing holes, and you've got the exact same thing. I haven't really faced with it, although I have seen a couple videos of, I think it was like styling strings, taking a face off of it or something like that. I'm sure it's possible, I just didn't really get around to it because I wanted to keep it in condition, like I said. But yeah, I mean, just the main thing about the change is the string ability. So it's much more customizable. You can stick that pocket anywhere. You don't have to use fancy knots like I do. You can come up with your own stuff now. You don't have to copy my pictures, because I know you guys do that. But that's okay. That's what I'm here for. So there you have it. Nas 2. I have no idea when the official release date is. I don't stay with those things, because it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to try to get my hands on a Superpower Plus for you guys. That's like the only head I haven't really touched lately. Then I've got my 4 blank OG blades that I need to tie up for you guys, because these have just been sitting and collecting dust because I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with them. I'll probably take them to the Navy camp with me and string them up with Apple Accent. Alex Poole, who's my coach there. We'll probably do a collab header or something like that. But yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions, just let me know. No, I'm parched. Hold on. If you guys have any comments or questions, let me know. If you'd like to see something in the future, also just let me know. Shoot me a DM or a comment or text me or whatever, email. You guys find weird ways to communicate. But I will continue moving all my stuff in the basement. I got my light box, got my storage stuff, got all my spools. I'll probably make a spool rack and a stick rack to be more organized and just to keep me busy. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.